It is a big morning out in Hollywood. Just a little bit ago, the nominations for the 94th Annual Academy Awards were announced.
Dave Karger, host of Turner Classic Movies, has been poring over the list, and he is here to break down the favorites, the snubs, and more. And Dave, is this possibly your 20th morning of doing
special
this
day?
with us?
It goes all the way back to 2001 Oscar mornings with
My
you all.
goodness.
I'm happy to be back in person after 2 years.
Yeah, that's true.
It's true. Well, we're so glad you're here, and you're a pro at this. So let's start with the nominees for Best Picture. There's a lot.
So there was a rule change this year that mandated 10 nominees. In the past couple of years, there's been 8 or 9. It's a great mix of epic action movies and more intimate family dramas. I want to point out The Power of the Dog, which got the most nominations overall with 12, had a very good showing. I think that's the movie to beat. But Dune also did extremely well. People love that movie. It was nominated in almost every technical category, 10 nominations overall. Belfast, which is one of my personal favorites, also did extraordinarily well. Oh, you gotta watch it. That got 7 nominations. I would say if there's a movie that could maybe upset The Power of the Dog for the Best Picture win, it would be maybe Belfast. And then also Nightmare Alley was one of the 10. That surprised some people because it hadn't been on every other list that had come out, but because it's such a beautiful film, it was also nominated for cinematography and production design and the costumes. That's a movie with Bradley Cooper and Cate Blanchett. So those are some of the ones that I think are most notable.
Of course, Best Actress category, always competitive, and this year's no different.
I knew Best Actress category was going to hurt this year because there were going to be 5, at least, phenomenal performances that were left out. I was so happy to see Jessica Chastain, Nicole Kidman, Olivia Colman in there, but having these other 2, Penelope Cruz and Kristen Stewart, who was she was going to get nominated and then she wasn't, no one was really sure. That meant no Lady Gaga for House of Gucci, and she had been doing extremely well throughout the season. Also no Jennifer Hudson for playing Aretha Franklin.
Are you surprised at that?
I was. She did get a Screen Actors Guild nomination. I thought she delivered a great performance. Maybe the movie came out too long ago. And also no Rachel Zegler, the great breakout from West Side Story. I was kind of rooting for her. But how can you count out any of
Hard to argue with that.
So much talent. Let's talk about the Best Actor category.
Best Actor is just icons through and through. 5 people who have either won Oscars or have been nominated before. Javier Bardem for playing Desi Arnaz and being the Ricardos, Benedict Cumberbatch for The Power of the Dog, Andrew Garfield for Tick, Tick, Boom, and what you have with Will Smith and Denzel Washington is a rematch of the Best Actor race from 20 years ago when Denzel for Training Day beat Will for Ali.
Oh, that's right.
And I think this year it's going to go the opposite way. I think Will Smith is going to win, which will be a great moment.
And Best Supporting Actress.
Best Supporting Actress provided some of the morning's biggest surprises. A lot of people were talking about Belfast and cast members from that movie being nominated, but not necessarily Judi Dench, who plays the grandma in the film and is phenomenal. But she got in there, along with Jessie Buckley, who plays Olivia Colman's character as a younger woman in The Lost Daughter. Kirsten Dunst was expected to get nominated. Ingenue Ellis for playing
she was terrific.
The mom, who's so well in King Richard. And Ariana DeBose. I was sad that Rita Moreno did not get nominated for West Side Story, but on the upside, Ariana DeBose is the front runner in this category and could win for playing the same role that Rita Moreno won her Oscar for 60 years ago.
And in the supporting actor category, boy, a lot of wild cards in here.
I know. This one was really hard to predict. You have 2 of the guys from The Power of the Dog, Cody Smith-McPhee and Jesse Plemons. I really want to shout out Troy Kotsur from Coda, one of my favorite movies of last year. He becomes only the 2nd deaf performer ever to be nominated for an Oscar. The first, of course, was Marlee Matlin, who won Best Actress for Children of a Lesser God, and they play a married couple in this movie.
Oh, wow.
So that's a really nice thing.
I thought J.K. Simmons stole as William Frawley in being the Ricardo.
Every scene he's in is phenomenal.
So, man, when you're here, I'm like, I got more things to watch. All right, so last but not least, let's talk about Best Director.
A lot of history made with the Best Director category this year. Jane Campion from Power of the Dog becomes the first woman ever to be nominated twice for Best Director at the Oscars. I think she's going to win. Steven Spielberg, with his nomination for West Side Story, that's 6 consecutive decades that he has had an Oscar nomination. Back to the 70s with Close Encounters. And Kenneth Branagh becomes the first person ever to be nominated in 7 different Oscar categories throughout his career. Producer, writer, supporting actor, lead actor, adapted screenplay, original screenplay, and short film. 7 different categories he's had throughout his career. No one else.
And he's got Death of the Nile coming out, which I cannot wait to see that.
I can't wait.
to.
Are you going to go to the Nile for that?
Oh, absolutely. No, we didn't. No, I got to ride the Orient Express. But if you want me to go to Egypt, I'm ready to go.
That would be amazing. Dave, we're so happy you're here in person.
Congratulations.
Thank you. Great to be with you all.
We should have balloons.
I know. We need balloons for you. Next time you come, we'll have something for
All right,
you.
well, you got to stick around for our next segment. We'll give you something to eat.
Hey, thanks for watching our YouTube channel. Find your favorite recipes, celebrity interviews, uplifting stories, shop our favorite deals, and so much more with the Today app. Download it now.